Hey everybody, Debbie OMAD here. Remember me? Alright, so we're going to do something a little different today. I feel bad about last week because I was sick, so I didn't do a weigh-in Monday or any videos last week. As you can hear, my voice is not fully back, so bear with me if you will. But we're going to do what I've been asked to do by many for quite a while now, is I'm actually going to stand up and do this video. So I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to hear me, so we'll just give this a shot. So, before I do that, we're going to put the before pictures up somewhere. A little bit of a figure, and I am. I actually have sides now, and you can see sideways. What's cool is, look how baggy these pants are, these shorts. Put my hand where my stomach really is, and you can see there's like that much gap yet between how baggy these are. But anyway, so here's the full view. This is me now. So I haven't lost it all. I still have a ways to go, but I'm on my way. So I'm very close. Well, not very close. I'm about 40 pounds still, but that's closer than I've been in a long time, right? So we're gonna take you with me here. Bear with me a second. Oh, hold on. Okay, back to sitting down. I'm in my living room. So that was before and after. As you can see, I have lost some weight, but not as much as I want to lose. So I'm working on that. Hopefully, crossing my fingers, by Christmas time, I'll be where I want to be. But so, because I didn't do a weigh-in Monday, so today is a celebration, okay, because I am actually down 51 pounds. I weighed in this morning, and I'm at 159. So that is 51 pounds down since I started. And I started at the end of January, first part of February. So that's not too bad, really. And today is September 22nd. So I did the math. You know, how long have I been fasting, OMAD, and, you know, how much weight I lost. And it basically comes out to about a pound and a half, a little less than a pound and a half a week, which is fine because, as many of you remember, I plateaued for, like, what was it, 3 weeks, where my scale didn't move at all. And then some weeks I've lost 3 pounds, some weeks I've lost 2. But averaging it out since I started, it's been about 1.5 pounds per week, which is absolutely fine with me. Could I have done it faster? Absolutely. Certainly could have. But did I? No. I had plenty of times where I went off and ate way more than I should have. Plenty of times, plenty of weeks where I ate more carbs than I should have. And I had some stalls. So, you know, obviously, I'm not complaining because a pound and a half a week, you know, averaging, it works for me. I mean, it absolutely works for me, and I've got nothing to complain about. Let me get a little closer here to this screen. Okay, that's better. So you can see me. Hello. Okay, so having said that, I wanted to touch on a couple things. So as I told you, I was sick. Like, it was turned into nothing more than a cold, but it started as I thought it was going to be strep throat because I couldn't talk and I couldn't swallow. And then it became a sinus thing, and then it became a chest thing, and now it's just, you know, icky, stuffy, garbage stuff that hasn't quite gone away yet. But this is the first time that I've been sick since I started fasting. So that's, you know, not that I used to get sick a lot, because I didn't, but I think it's why it hit me so hard, because it was the first time in, 8 months that I had been sick, 7.5 months, 8 months. And it really knocked me on my butt, guys. It really, really did. I was like shocked at how badly that hit me. But I was just grateful it didn't turn into anything worse, which, you know, easily could have, but it didn't. So my question to all of you is, since you started fasting, those of you that are fasting, of course, since you started fasting, have you gotten sick? Like, you know, the flu, the cold, the, you know, bronchitis, the stuff that we get every year, that a lot of people get every year. And as we get older, it seems to hit us harder, I think. At least it takes longer to get over it, because I'm still not 100%. I went to the pool yesterday for the first time since I got sick last Saturday. And boy, could I tell a difference. My endurance was trash. I mean, I've been doing 100 to 200 reps of every exercise that I do when I go to the pool, and I was lucky to get 50 of everything in yesterday. I'm just not back full strength yet. And I know as we get older, the common cold even knocks us down a little bit harder than it used to. But man, I could not believe the difference. I really couldn't. I was really frustrated with myself because I was huffing and puffing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why is this so hard today? So, yeah, there's that to consider. But so you saw some befores, and I was pretty heavy. And you know what I realized? I was going through looking for befores because I really wanted to make this video a before and after, even though it's not really an after because I'm not done yet, but in the process of before and after. And I knew that I avoided being in pictures. I was like the person taking the pictures, or I suddenly had to be somewhere else. Or, and this is what I found, most of the pictures, I would say 98% of the pictures of me that I have on Facebook or on other people's Facebooks that I take from them, or just from my cell phone or other people's cell phones that they've sent to me, are from here up, like I do my videos. There's not many pictures of me full body. There just isn't. And the ones that do have me full body, there's a child standing in front of me. Like my grandsons, I strategically place them directly in front of me so that you can't see how big I am. And I guess I was doing that consciously, but yet subconsciously, because I did not realize that there were no full body pictures of me. I'm like, wow, I was really, really careful about this, wasn't I? I guess I didn't want it on film how big I was. But the pictures I chose, I think they do show, excuse me, my voice, see? And I'm still coughing. I'm just not all the way back yet, but I'm close. I'm close. But anyway, so you can tell from those before pictures, I had to really dig for those, you guys. I really did, because I just don't have that many of them. I just avoided that like the plague. And I still do. I still do. My daughter was taking pictures the other day, and I immediately stood behind my grandson, which is harder to do now because he's taller than me. He had a growing spurt, and he's quite tall. So now it's like, you get down on your knees and be in front of me. But hopefully I can stop doing that now because I won't be as embarrassed. But I'm sure most of you have, if you're on this journey, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Excuse me. So anyways, hopefully within the next couple months I'll do another before and after so we can see more of a difference. I know that I'm now entering into the phase where it's going to get harder and harder to lose this weight because I'm getting closer to my goal. But I still have a long way to go, though, you guys. I still have at least 30 pounds. And I at one point when I was still over 200, I had told myself that I'd be thrilled once I got down to 150, that could be my goal. But I'm 5'2". I mean, I'm very short. So even 150 is a big girl. It just is. So, and I still have a lot of belly to lose. So I don't like how big my belly still is. So I'm thinking 150 was not a realistic expectation at all. Something maybe more like 130. And because I'm at 159, obviously I still got a ways to go, right? So that's all right. It's okay. I'm just going to keep on keeping on and hope I can continue to lose at least a pound and a half a week, and I'll be happy with that. What about you guys? Are any of you getting closer to your goal weight? Are you reevaluating your goal weight like I have? I said, 170, I'll probably feel comfortable. I was not comfortable at 170. I didn't even feel like I had lost anything at 170. And then at 160, I thought, well, maybe there's a tiny difference, but it's not enough of a difference for me to stop here. And now I'm at 159, and I'm thinking, no, still not even close. Nope. So now I've changed it to 130. Now my daughter, who is maybe an inch taller than me, but I wouldn't even give her that, but she's a little taller than I am. weighs like, I'm not going to say her actual weight because she'd probably kill me, but she's in her 130s. And she's got just a gorgeous little figure. So I'm hoping if I get down to 130 that I'll be satisfied at that. Of course, I'm not going to look like her because she's also in her, early 30s, and here I am, almost 60. So, I'm going to have the saggy skin, and I'm already getting that on my legs and my thighs and my stomach. And good Lord, I don't even want to talk about what's happening to my chest. But at least it's coming off. Now, I did measure myself. You guys know that I was really angry that I didn't measure myself when I first started this weight loss thing. Wish I would have. I wish, but I didn't. So I did measure myself I think it was 6 weeks ago, 6 to 7 weeks ago. I took the time and I measured my neck, my upper arms, my chest, my waist, my hips, my inner thighs, my thighs, so that I could start seeing a difference in at least in the inches. And I told you guys that although I wouldn't tell you my actual measurements, and I'm still not gonna, sorry, I'm not gonna, but I will tell you how many inches I have lost. So I measured myself again this morning and did the math. Okay, I lost half an inch here, I've lost an inch there. So I've actually, in 6 weeks, I've lost about 10 inches. And that's, combining what I've lost: neck, upper arms, chest, waist, hips, thighs. And then I took all of that, compared it to what I had measured before, and then did the math and totaled it at the bottom. So it's about 10 inches from everywhere. So yay. But I was really, really curious about my stomach, because that's my, we all have that one part of our body that just drives us crazy. Well, mine is my stomach. So I went back and I grabbed a pair of pants that I haven't worn in about a year, maybe longer. That I just couldn't put on. And I took the tape measure and I kind of measured the waist on the inside, just to get an idea, just to, and I'm sure it's not perfect because I couldn't fit in those jeans, right? So I was a little bit bigger than those jeans actually are at this point. But last time I tried to get them on, I couldn't do them up. So I just did a quick measurement on the inside, and based on that, which obviously I was bigger because I couldn't do them up, so obviously my stomach was bigger than that, but based on the size of that waist and my measurement this morning of my waist, I've lost like 7 inches on my stomach. I don't see that, maybe because it's so gradual, it's a gradual change, so you don't see it, I guess. Maybe, I don't know, you look in the mirror when you get out of the shower and you just don't see it. But there it is. I mean, obviously my stomach was bigger than those jeans were because I couldn't do them up. But just going by the size of the jeans, the measurement of the jeans and the measurement of my waist, that's quite a huge drop. I was very surprised because I still feel like my stomach is way too huge. So maybe that's just something I'm always going to feel. I don't know. We all have like I said, the parts of our bodies that we just don't like, and that's always been my stomach ever since I've had children. Even before that, even before I had kids, I always felt like I had a big stomach. So, who knows? Maybe I'll always feel that way. I don't know. But again, I don't feel like I'm where I need to be. I don't feel like I'm done on this journey at all. And I'm I don't want to say concerned, but aware that these next 30 are going to be probably harder to lose than the first 50 were. For the simple fact that, the less fat you have to lose, the harder it is to lose it. So it's going to be a challenge. So we had 2 questions this week for you guys. The first one was, since you started fasting, whether it's OMAD or intermittent fasting, any type of fasting that you may be doing, have you gotten sick? And the reason I asked that question is, everything I've read and everything I understand about fasting is it really does boost your immune system, and it helps prevent inflammation. And when we get sick, that's really all it is inflammation, right? But yet, here I am, Miss Faithful OMAD, and I got sick. And I got sick. And I was like, what the heck? So I was kind of mad about that. And then it occurred to me, we just moved from Michigan to Nevada, which you guys all know because I've talked about that before. So there's a whole new set of germs here, right? Well, on top of that, my grandson just started junior high, started school again here, first time here in 8th grade. So, of course, he's being exposed to all kinds of new germs that he brings home with him. And then my daughter got a job working down at downtown Vegas, which is I don't know who knows anything about Vegas, but it's called Fremont Street. And she works down there at the zip line on Fremont Street. It's called Slotzilla, I think is the name of it. Anyway, it's a zip line. It's really cool. But anyway, she works down there. So she is coming in contact with people from all over the world, not just Vegas, not just Nevada, but all over the world. Every day she talks about the accents and the communication issues she has with a lot of their customers. So she's bringing germs home that, we've never encountered. So no wonder I got sick, right? Duh. I mean, she was sick first. She started this. No, wait, let me see. Did she start this? I think she started this. And then my grandson got it, and then I got it last. But I think that's why. I think it's because these are germs that our bodies have never had to fight off before, right? We've never been exposed to all this stuff. I mean, it's all totally different. We moved here in July, well, the very end of June, June 30th. So we've only been here a couple of months. And my grandson, obviously started school. He hasn't been in school a full month yet. And then my daughter just started this job, and she hasn't even been there a full month yet. So, yeah, that's a whole new world of germs that are entering my household and my body. Because when you live with people, you share their germs. So I'm thinking that's why I got sick. But I'd be really curious to hear from you guys. Have you gotten sick? Like a lot of people, when summer season changes into fall, they get sick, or fall into winter, whatever the case may be. That a lot of people have this every year. They just get sick. It's just something that happens. I did have that for a long time, but this last year, no, I haven't gotten sick at all, until now. Until now, I can't say it anymore. But how about you guys? Have you gotten sick being on OMAD? I mean, have you gotten the average, the common cold? Have you gotten the flu or bronchitis, any of that garbage, sinus infections, other than allergies? But I would think that OMAD would even help with allergies, right? Because it stops the inflammation. And I kept saying, okay, yeah, I got sick. Yeah, I'm really sick. Oh my gosh, I feel like death, and I'm being a big whiner about it. But it's not going to last long because I'm on OMAD. And my daughter said, Mom, if I have to hear that one more time as I'm coughing and sneezing and and whining about being sick, she's like, okay, Miss OMAD. And it was really funny. It was like, yeah, okay, I'm eating my words literally. But again, after I gave it some thought, I really think that it's got more to do with excuse me, the sheer amount of germs that are coming into my household through my family that have never, ever come in before. So I really think that's what it was. But, I tell that to my daughter, and she just laughs at me because she doesn't believe that OMAD is going to stop people from getting sick. So I need some backup, guys. Come on, help me out here. Tell me that none of you have been sick. Okay, so I'm tired of sitting on the floor, so I stood up again. All right, so we're going to do another standing up video, a part of this video, just so everybody can see, again, in case you joined us late or in case you look back at the old picture. So you can see quite a difference here, I think. Not as much as I want to see. The big difference I can see is here. I'm getting an hourglass figure again, which I haven't had in like forever. And this, see the difference here, and there are some inches difference, but guys, I've just been a big girl up top for my whole life since puberty hit. So I don't expect that to go down too much more. But we can hope. I hope it does. I hope. But we'll see. But, I was talking about some sagging skin. I still have a lot of fat here, too, that I have to get rid of. And I'll back up and show you. I guess I gotta, hold on, I'm trying. Bear with me a minute. Okay. And you can probably see the sagginess on my thighs, right? Yeah, you can. I can see it. I know you can, too. So that's why I'm doing a lot of the pull exercises to try and tighten that stuff up. Try and make it not so ugly. But when I made the decision to lose all this weight at my age after having gained it all, I was well aware that I was not going to have a skin tight rocking hard body of a 20-year-old. That's never going to happen for me, and I know that. That's one thing I'm not in is denial. I realize my skin is going to be a little flabby. It just is. That's what's going to happen. But I'd rather that and be healthy than, to be fat and unhealthy. So here we are. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. So again, the question this week, how many of you have been sick since you started fasting? And the second question this week is, what is your end goal? Have you had to adjust your goal weight since you started this? Like I said, I had originally thought to myself, oh, if I can just get to 170, I'll feel fine and I'll be good. I got to 170. I was like, no. So then I dropped it and I said 150, but I'm at 159 right now. And no, 150 is not going to cut it. So now I've changed it to 130. And I'm just wondering how many other people had this unrealistic view of what they would look like at a certain weight. Just wondering. I'm sure I'm not the only one. It's just narcissistic to think I'm the only one with these problems. We're all going through the same thing. So share away. Let me know how yours has changed and if it has changed, because maybe some of you are way more realistic than I am and gauged it right on the money. I did not. So there we are. So again, 159, yay. I'm down 51 pounds since I started, and I still have, like I said, about 30 more to go, and I'm going to get there. I am going to get there, and we are all going to do this, and we are going to do this together. Yes, we are. And I love all you guys on Facebook. Thank you so much for keeping it going and posting on there and sharing your results and your progress. Every time I go on there, it just does my heart it just makes me feel so good to see that all of you guys are keeping on and staying true to this and really giving it your all. And for those of you that are not doing fasting, update us anyway. Let us know what you're doing. Are you doing Weight Watchers? Did you get the surgery? What are you doing? Fill us in. Because regardless of how you're losing the weight, the same questions are going to apply. If you're losing weight, you're trying to get healthier, right? So if you're trying to get healthier in the process of whether it's the surgery, whether it's Weight Watchers, whether it's whatever lifestyle change you made, have you found yourself getting sick since you started? And what is your goal weight? Is it still what you expected it to be when you started this? Share. Those are the questions this week, okay? As always, please, please, please subscribe if you haven't. And like it. Like the video. Please like the video. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Again, I know I say it every time, you guys, but it matters. It matters so much. It really does. So please take that extra minute. It's like a millisecond to hit the thumbs up button. It really does help. It really, really does. And I will make, hopefully, another video this week now that I'm feeling better. Okay? Love you all. And again, we are in this together, and we will do this together. Bye.